We are already recording, boys.
All right. Oh, you started.
I've been started.
I kind of figure at this point whenever I fucking join the
Alex,
bitch, we're just recording.
you gotta fix your camera, dog.
I'm trying, dude.
You
There you
gotta
go.
not do whatever that was.
That was wild, Alex.
Flashbang.
Alex.
Yeah, skip
for real.
flashbang.
Yeah.
Or we'll keep. All right, we're keep. Now you gotta fucking readjust it.
Hold on.
You turn down.
It's all. There you go.
There you go.
Fucking,
all right, there you go.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of It Came From Screambox, presented by WASD and Beyond, sponsored by Final Boss, Screambox, and Doc Longy. Boys, welcome back to another week of The Trouble with Tessa, episodes 5 and 6, this being the last part of our The Trouble with Tessa series.
And what a week it is. We've been itching. We're supposed to record. We were gonna record yesterday, and we were all like messaging in the chat, being like, "Oh, I can't wait. We're gonna find out. We're gonna figure out who's on the right path here. We're gonna figure out who's right about all our theories in the Bone King."
Well,
and I don't want to give too much away.
No, I don't. But we'll
be getting into that. We'll get into that.
Did get confirmation from the showrunners.
Yes,
Dennis and Bethany. Much love to you guys. That one of us was on the right track, and that like stoked the collective fire over here. It came from Screambox. Like as soon as we saw those messages, we were like, "Oh!" And then everyone it was like a competition at that point. Like it was like a mental competition. We were like, "Okay, who's gonna be right?" Has to be. Like I was at work. I'm like, it has to be me. I know my shit.
I thought it was. I think we all thought that
it was each other.
That we were the ones who were right.
Yeah.
Like, no, I
immediately also
thought you were right.
I get.
Well, let's get into it then, boys. Let's get into this.
Yeah. Noah, do you want to start this week with where we start with episode 5?
Yeah. Okay. So in episode 5, well, in episode 4 at the end, Betsy confirms that she's been listening and recording and stuff.
Yep.
So episode 5 mostly starts with Tessa going around the house and finding all the recording devices, and during it she finds some recordings of Amelia from before all that happened, when she's saying how she's like feeling trapped and they want to leave and they can't leave. And she just like doesn't feel good, and you get some flashbacks of her, and you get like Tessa starting to kind of realize that she's being watched, where she's like keeping track of when people walk around outside the house, like when Betsy's walking back and forth, who Alex pointed out all of a sudden doesn't need the cane.
Hate it. All of us do not.
I didn't even notice
hate
that.
You, Betsy. I hate you.
Yeah, like the first few times she was coming around, she was all slow with a cane.
Well, it was an act.
Then,
like, I'm a frail old lady.
And then when she had to drop the act, it's bam.
I
don't need to do it no more.
I think like it seems like Tessa like realizes who she thinks the Bone King might be, like pretty early on, because when she like goes down into the basement there, she's just like sitting in front of the tunnel in the fireplace, and she's just waiting, and she's like trying to talk to it. So I think like that's the point where she thinks like she's like, I might have figured
the tape
out.
Player.
Yeah,
also
and the tape player
was like a big thing that like I didn't really. We won't say it right away, but I didn't want to. There was a part of me that immediately went, okay, the tape player, all right, like this thing is receptive to that. Okay, yeah, go on.
But then she passes out, like she falls asleep, and when she wakes up, what's on the entrance to the hole there? It's Amelia's necklace. And I think that was the point where Alex was like, "Oh yeah, it's me."
The biggest fucking shit eating grin on this dude's face. He was just like,
he like morphed into it like the Grinch. It was wild.
You couldn't see it when we were watching because our cameras were off. But like, I was like,
I knew that face.
We could hear it. We could hear the smile. Yeah.
It was for what that gave it away for me immediately. Like Nick said, it was the
cassette player.
The recorder.
Yeah.
It started with like just Amelia repeating. I can't remember what she was repeating, but it was just says same thing on a loop, and then it went to
Yep.
the Bone King's noises. I was
Well,
like, that
shit.
Yeah.
I'll do you one better. How
starts.
about the woods? When
What about it?
when the Bone King kills Freddy, it
Oh yeah,
fucking
they're listening to the tape.
listen.
They can
Yeah.
hear the tape.
Amelia don't
But I
get.
thought that. But I thought they were playing that. Like Tessa was playing
Well,
it.
yeah, but like it doesn't.
She was.
Like she doesn't kill the Bone King. Doesn't kill Tessa right then and there. It just focuses on Freddy.
Mm-hmm.
It does. Yeah. It swipes at Tessa, I guess, but like doesn't focus her in the slightest. It's like I'm not here for you. I'm here for that motherfucker.
True. Somehow, like,
Howard bitch.
well,
Yeah.
the Bone King knows that Tessa is like an outsider.
Amen. There's a
Just as
lot.
I think we
Amelia
gotta. I
is,
think yeah. To
you know.
that episode, like it's all like it's mostly set up
Mhm.
for the last episode where things finally come to a head and we we get some answers.
Well, here's the thing. The end of episode 5, episode 5 leads us into Betsy's house. That's where we get led to. We get led into Betsy's house where Tessa's trying to get her keys.
Yep.
And it's a whole fucking cat and mouse game where Betsy has the headphones on. She's trying to fucking, because, Tessa finds the recording stuff in the house. She looks up, she goes, oh shit, the vent. Like the AC vent. And that leads into a whole thing where Tessa goes, all right, well, I'm going to go to the house. We get my fucking car. I guarantee my keys are there. And that leads into, like I said, this Tom and Jerry thing, which was shot really well, and it was done really well because it made sense. Like Betsy has headphones on, Tessa's able to kind of walk a little, harder on the ground and all that. So then she goes in the basement because there's like her only avenue to go at that point is just the basement. And yeah, it just ends with her getting locked in the fucking basement.
Yep.
And it's
I have in my notes here. Tessa accidentally goes into Betsy's basement. Brackets. You don't want to go down that road.
you don't want to go down that road.
You
You
don't
don't.
want to go down that road.
And the episode basically, ends there with Betsy locking the door, saying, "I got you, I found you," and it's like, oh my god, the immediate like, oh fuck, in my mind there
Mhm.
was okay. So and Alex said, we all said it. He's like, we only have one episode left.
Yeah. But what
Yeah.
what important thing that she finds down there is like a folder. And in episode 1, like the landlord takes a photo of her on
Yeah,
the stairs, and it's all photos of the people who used to live in that house that are all like their faces are crossed out.
or circled.
It was
So it like
circled,
yeah,
and the
or
ones that are
circled.
circled are living in that town.
Yep, yep. This
I
dude
didn't
with
even notice that part.
dude with a
Uh
limp,
huh.
because he was
Dude
there with
with the
his
limp,
entire family,
and then
which I can't
the
believe
black guy, the bartender.
I don't remember either of their names right now. While like we were just talking about these characters,
I think it was Charlie.
I think so. We were just talking about these characters, and now that we're recording, I'm like, yeah, those guys.
It was just blanking.
Dude, it's fine. But like, yeah, because like they were circled and they're still living in town. They're doing their little parts in that town as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, it's just like fuck. Okay, so that went deep. They're just trying to repopulate the town while also figuring out who's, because there's a whole breeder and a feeder thing going on. Like, yeah, it just goes fucking bonkers real fast in a good way. And yeah, no, episode 6 just fucking just shoots up that mountain. You know what?
Yeah. Well, so I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at the screenshot. The man with the limp, I don't remember his name. But when he picks up that photo, that's his family.
Yeah.
And his face is circled and his looks like his wife and
Like
2 sons
daughters?
or
They're
something,
two
or
sons,
like
yeah.
either a daughter and a son or something, I don't know. And they're crossed out, which is interesting to me because if this town is like trying to grow its population, does that mean like that he was from the town, he brought them back to feed to the
Or they were
thing?
vacationing, but like if they were trying to leave, but the town
Yeah.
like decreed that they should stay, that they wanted to leave, So they got rid of the family and kept him.
Maybe. But I have a feeling it's a lot of like the situation with Freddie and Amelia, which is like he is from the town
Yeah.
and he like goes out and finds someone to bring back to the
Yeah, but
town.
why would you have to signify that with Limp dude? You
I
wouldn't.
don't know.
Yeah, you wouldn't really have to signify it at that point because you would just know he's
What?
from there.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I don't know. I mean,
What?
I guess I don't know what you're. I don't really get what
Okay,
you're
so
saying.
okay. Tinfoil hats. Beep. Listen,
Okay.
in the photo, he is circled.
Yeah. Yes.
They are
Yeah.
X'd. Okay.
Yes.
Why would Betsy, if he's from that town, she wouldn't need to circle him in the photo because she just goes, okay, cool, he brought them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because if he was from that town, he wouldn't.
Maybe.
Wouldn't need to circle him.
Yeah, he wouldn't even have one of those photos to begin with, right?
Oh, that's true.
Frederick
Maybe
didn't.
then
He was just vacationing or
maybe
something.
Betsy's not the one doing the killing. Maybe it's this is like she's giving this to whoever is going to do it and say like leave this guy because we could use this guy.
Probably so. Or, like I said, the family, like he was digging it.
Yeah, but the family wanted to leave.
They wanted to fucking dip. They're like, Dad, vacation's been over for 2 weeks. You got to get back to work. He's like, yeah, but this town's pretty cool. I don't got to do shit here. But they're like, Dad,
That's okay.
I have my
Yeah, they could
Xbox
have got
back at
him.
home, and this town sucks. They ain't got no Wi-Fi here.
Yeah.
Kids gotta go.
Let's
Wife's
get
gotta
out.
go.
Huh. Okay. I mean that's an interesting theory. I didn't think about it like that.
Or
Because like if they
berries.
have like they have like a specific use for people. Because they
Breeders
said
and
like breeder
feeders.
or feeder. So
Yeah.
this like that guy's a feeder. Like he can bring people to it to feed it.
Oh,
Yeah. That okay.
fuck, dude.
It's yeah, dude. This is crazy.
Yeah, it goes deep. The show goes fuck. And feeder could probably mean two things. Like, yeah, you're a feeder, or you're a feeder. Like you're a feeder mouse.
Oh
You're
yeah,
the,
like
you're the feed.
you're marked. You're the sacrifice.
There could be two things.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alex.
because it was
Ooh.
episode 6 when they did. She picked up the phone and they were all like voting on should we breed her or should we feed her.
Yeah.
Uh,
I can't really. I don't really recall which one because they
they
said
both
like
they both sounded the same when he said I.
yeah they were like yays or nays and it was all yays both times. So it was like it seems like the town maybe isn't like as desperate to grow its population, or it seems like Betsy was trying to get like one specific outcome.
There's that, but also I wonder. You know what I want? Really quick.
Yeah.
I want a whole series on the hierarchy of Lowry.
I need to know how like Betsy gets to power and how all this kind of starts.
An Betsy origin story. I hate her
There you
though.
go. Give me the
She
next
even
series.
says, you know how I got to here, and talking about like her power.
This is episode 6, by the way,
Yeah.
everybody. Yeah, she's all fucking like, they thought I was stupid. I had no thoughts in my head, but I was just quiet. I was plot. You know.
I was listening.
By the way, to the actress who plays Betsy, you did a phenomenal job. You did.
Yes.
You made me
Yes,
hate
you
a
did.
character so much. So thank you for that. God,
I think it's hard
damn.
to make villain characters like that who aren't just a little over the top, but like and when she's like giving her little villain speech, it didn't feel too crazy. She was like she's proud of herself.
Yeah.
That's how you know you
She's
do it
like
well.
she's so sure of herself the whole time, right? Like she doesn't think for a second that anything's gonna happen to her.
No.
But we gotta talk about a great effect
Oof.
they do in episode
Coming
6.
up.
A great little bit of gore, a little bit of body horror.
Some very good gore and body horror, Alex. Do you want to
Yes.
start? You want to?
Yeah.
Quit, dude.
Well, I believe the handyman dude with the limp. I think his name is Charlie.
I think it is Charlie.
I really think it is. Well, Charlie and Tessa are. Well, first off, Betsy tells Charlie to take them to a certain point in the woods, an entrance, and so they go to do that. And on the way out to said point, Charlie just looks at Tessa. Is it Charlie? No, are you looking at?
His name's Robert.
Robert.
God damn it!
Robert.
Who the fuck is Charlie?
Well, you keep going.
fucking-
I'll find.
Fucking
the
idiot.
bartender.
He talked like once. But Robert and Tessa, my bad,
There's no Charlie.
are in the wood. Are in the woods.
The showrunners are gonna hear this and go, "You fucking idiots."
You fucking
Did you
idiot,
even watch
dude.
the show?
We did. I promise.
We did.
I
We were just
trust.
we were just talking about these characters right before recording. Names and all.
We didn't know their names.
I was
then. What do
right.
you mean?
Yeah, we did.
Well, that's just us.
Well,
But anyway, you can go ahead, Alex.
Robert and Tessa are in the woods, and
Charlie.
as like the who the fuck's Charlie?
It's Charlie in my heart.
Yeah.
But they're in the woods. Okay. And at one point, Robert's like looking around over his shoulders the entire time, and he just like stops and looks at Tessa and just like nods at her,
Yeah, but
and she takes off.
I really do think that was a run through the woods. You're gonna get eaten. I don't think that was a I'm letting you go.
You don't think
kind
so?
of like a try to escape, I guess. But
I've gone far enough. You can,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You walk to your own death. All right. Sorry.
No, you're fine because like I just kind of felt like he was like trying to let her escape.
I think you wanted to like Robert a lot because there was points in
He could tell he didn't want to do the shit.
No, I don't think.
I feel like he was like, this is already in motion. I'm just gonna do what
Whatever
I
keeps
can
me
to
alive.
potentially like help a little bit, even though he doesn't think it's gonna help
Yeah.
very much. But he's like, this is all I can do. So away you go. But then what happens, Alex?
Running through the woods, Tessa finally has a bright idea to try to take the. I can't even say zip ties. This wasn't zip ties. I don't know what they wrapped her hands with.
It was like a hose clamp.
Yeah, dude, it was like a mechanical, but it was like really wide. It was gnarly. That's a good way to.
It was like a metal, like a hose
thin, a thin piece of metal.
Yeah.
Ring. And she decides to put her wrist around a log and just pull.
Pull on it.
Oh,
We had a good degloving. It was.
Yeah,
that-
it was great.
that was a good degloving.
Yeah,
That was a good effect.
we're gonna need some fucking Neosporin for that one. That
Rip it
hand
up.
injury, not
Rip it
great.
off.
Hand injury bleed a lot, and it left like this like flappy of skin hanging out. It's so good.
It wasn't a full degloving, partial.
Still good.
Enough
no,
to-
that's
enough
still
to-
crazy.
Yeah, enough to fuck you up.
It honestly, like basically the same thing happens in one of the late episodes of The Boys,
Yeah,
and this looked a lot better than that.
it did.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, it did. Because you know what? Really quick, Alex and Noah.
Mhm.
When the degloving happens, Alex just said, "Yeah, the whole," or Noah, one of you said the whole flap was like hanging there. Not only
Yeah.
that, when the camera is level with the hand, you can see that indentation,
Mm-hmm.
like where that skin was, and it makes it. Her hand looked so thin and good there, and you could see the like all the schmutz on the top of it, dude. That was it. That was a good effect.
Yeah, really good. Hats
Good
off.
sound
It was
too.
slimy.
Good sound all
Whoever the
around.
effects people were on that one. That's super
The
impressive.
squelch when she's wrapping her hand.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was good.
I still don't think she wrapped her hand tight enough.
She needed
That
to wrap
was-
it
that
totally
was-
tighter.
No, but she's focused on some other
Well,
stuff.
that actress at that time too is drooling, like salivating. Like she's
Uh-huh.
gonna
which is
vomit.
which is never done.
Yeah, because
That's never done in shows and movies.
Looked like she was gonna vomit. That, like we were like one step away from her just letting a vom happen.
I mean, you probably would like if you were
A
had to
valid
do
response.
something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
your body would be like, "Holy shit, what the fuck just happened to my hand?" God,
really good. Like really, really good physical acting stuff.
yeah, Oh, dude.
going
Yeah,
on. Like, kind of, it's like I know that this is impossible. For a second, I was like, "What the fuck? Did he do that for real?" Like,
yeah.
that's crazy.
It looked. That was a good degloving. That was a really.
Yeah, it was super good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We were
Um,
pumped on that, boys.
Yes.
And it gets crazier. It's crazier because then she ends up back in that fucking house.
Yep.
Her house
Her
at this
house.
point.
Mm-hmm.
It's locked up by
Tied to the
Robert
chair.
and Betsy. And it's just, this is where the show pretty much ends. It's just a standoff at this point between Betsy and Tessa. And it does not go Betsy's
Not just
way.
Betsy and Tessa.
Not just Betsy and Tessa. But that's coming up. Because then.
Well, she said, yeah, Betsy is like this is over. I'm just gonna hang out and watch.
Yeah.
Because she's clearly done this a bunch of times, and then she shows Tessa the last tape.
That's her last meal, she calls it. Last
Yeah,
meal.
her last meal, and in the tape we see what actually happens to Amelia, and it's that she's pregnant, and she's trying to like leave the town. She wants to convince Freddie to, and it sounds like Freddie um agreed to leave with her, but maybe isn't telling her the truth because Betsy says like Freddie he'll never leave Lowry because he's in it with me. He's gonna like give me an heir because she wants somebody to continue her work.
Yep.
I don't know why that wouldn't be Freddie to do that, but honestly,
Bitch.
I think she was using him too the whole
Yes.
time.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So like Betsy's using everybody in the whole town.
Yeah.
Mommy dearest.
And then so Amelia's like, well, I'm not staying here. Like my baby and I aren't staying here. And she stabs herself. She kills herself.
Another great effect.
Yeah.
2-in-1. 2-in-1
Mhm.
death.
Two
Yeah,
and
That
one
was
death. Yeah, that's right.
that was 2 in 1
That
death.
it's such a wild decision for that to happen.
yeah.
They did it though, because the show is relatively up until this point, like it gets violent for an episode. Then the
Yeah,
rest
but
is
that's yeah.
but the rest is like a mystery. You're trying to solve the mystery. That was the beauty behind the show. It's solving what Lowry is, solving what
Mhm.
happened with Amelia. And could you imagine if we got her name wrong this entire time too?
I think I have it in my notes wrong a few times.
Amelia.
Yeah.
It's goddamn Amelia. If I'm told otherwise right now, dude,
No, it is
No,
Amelia.
no, no,
I'm
it
gonna
is.
spaz the fuck out.
I promise you we watched the show.
Yes. Oh my god, it's Amelia.
It's a good look. It's a good
Anyways,
look.
we're crushing it. So
Sorry,
no,
Charlie.
dude, like shit, dude. Yeah, that was the show. Like I said, it's not violent. It's violent in one episode, for like a second, and then it gets violent again now. Pretty. The rest is like you're trying to solve a mystery, trying to fucking piece it all together. What is Lowry? Who is Freddie? Who is Tessa? That's also an important
Yeah.
question. Like, what is Tessa trying to accomplish right now?
Well,
And yeah.
I think we got to talk about our theories as to who or what the Bone King was,
Well, we're getting there, yeah.
because like, yeah, that like you're shown Amelia's death. Like it's implied that she's gone, she's dead. Um, in the tape, and then she's just like dragged off screen, and then it cuts back to um Betsy, and this is the part we were all like, because Alex, you can say your theory about it, what you thought about like who the
Like,
Bone King is.
well, it's Amelia. Bone King is Amelia.
He's so modest. He goes,
Uh,
he thinks it could be Amelia.
but like, I don't fully understand because like, there's definitely some supernatural stuff at work here.
I think
Like,
there
there's
has
no
to be.
way there's not. There can't be because like the strength that the Bone King has.
Mm-hmm.
Like the force pushes, the crushing a human skull with your fucking hands. Like a human can't do that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Somebody
But
with
like,
that much rage.
and that's also probably why she killed Freddy,
Yeah, that's what
Probably.
I'm
you know,
saying.
because he backed out of their deal last fucking minute. And that's probably
She's the
why she's
reason
like,
why the
"Let me just
baby's dead. Freddy's the reason why the baby's dead.
yeah."
See, that was the part where I was like, because Alex had said that last week that he thought Amelia is the Bone King, and then when we saw her death, I was like, oh no, it can't be her.
But
But
it
like,
is.
But then it turns out,
it is.
it's a-
But I feel like the Bone King has been multiple people. This is me. This is my thought on this.
Mhm.
Like, this is the whole breeder feeder part come back. Maybe when they get fed, it takes on that person.
I thought, yeah, I thought that too. Like
Like a
the Bone King
Wendigo?
is like just,
Go-
it's
Wendigo?
Yeah.
like it's like a demon or something, and when you're fed to it, it like jumps into your body. You know, like
So
a
fucking
possession.
Okay, but
strange.
there
Kind
would
of.
have been a Freddy Bone King then.
No, Freddy's alive. Oh,
No,
true.
Freddy was alive. Yeah.
No,
No.
but
Oh
she
no, no, yeah,
literally
you're right, you're
she
right.
killed Freddy.
So
Hmm.
like, unless it's like a Wendigo.
I don't know then.
Oh my god.
Oh,
It was like that was definitely Amelia, right? Like
Yes,
the
it
Bone
had to be.
King, after the
had to
Bone
be
King
right.
surprise kills Betsy.
Oh, beats the
Um,
dog shit out of Betsy.
yeah, just like
Fuck yeah.
crushes her skull, like Alex
Another
said.
great effect. Another great
Yeah,
effect.
Oh
good
yeah.
effect.
Just
Some
just
great
blood
sound.
pouring
Yeah,
out.
this entire episode was
Oh,
a
Yep.
good kill effect. It was good kill effect after good kill effect after good kill effect.
Yeah, it was really good. But then like she like comes around and Tessa takes her little mask helmet off and it's Amelia.
Yeah. The
these
crown.
mercs.
I would call it a crown. That's
Crown
my
A
headdress.
crown.
headdress. I mean,
King, so crown. Yeah. Bone King, so crown. Yeah.
yeah. So like, I guess I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out exactly what the Bone King is, because like, you could animalize a human.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Like you could. That's solitary confinement. That is force feeding humans to humans. But I think
Hmm.
I'm gonna stay in this. I'm gonna stay in the vein of this is supernatural.
Same.
I I am thinking and leaning more towards the super. That is my thoughts. Because again, the Bone Queen, technically at this point,
Yeah.
is receptive towards Tessa. It doesn't want to hurt Tessa. It knows
Yeah.
Tessa is safe. It knows Tessa's not there to hurt it. It knows Tessa's got good intentions, what she's doing, and yeah,
It actually
Oh,
bowed to
it's
Tessa,
yeah, it bowed down to
technically.
Tessa to a degree. Yeah,
Huh.
that's
Fuck, dude. This is
dude, the show.
it's just like it's definitely not what I expected, especially like it was just like a lot of twists and turns, and once like you think you know something, but then it's like nope, actually somehow it's the other way.
Dude, could you
they
imagine
done did it.
if you gave this team more of a budget and more episode time and episode the cool stories?
I'm yeah, I'd be super interested to see that.
Wait, a season 2? Because they definitely left it open.
I mean,
Maybe.
the ending
It's the
is Tessa walks out of the basement, turns around, and leaves the batteries for the Bone Queen King Amelia, and that was cool. Like that, because they could have easily just been like, and Tessa made it to the city.
yeah.
Yeah.
You could have just done that if you wanted to be lazy. You could have been like, yeah, she did it. And
You
now
got her keys. She left.
here's like a flashback, and here's like a title card of saying Tessa went back to the big city and made a documentary on Lowry.
I kind of expected it to end with like with Aaron pulling up
That's what I was
and being
thinking
like,
too.
"I'm here, let's go."
Yeah,
Yeah.
which I'm happy Aaron didn't. I liked that phone call as well. He's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Stay on the phone. But like every time I thought I had a lot of this right, I didn't.
Hmm.
I think, and I like that. I love being wrong when I'm watching something like this because the writing is just that good at that point. They're knocking it out. They're fucking doing some pretty fun things, and I just can't wait to see what this team does. more.
Yeah,
Great story writing. Great story writing.
Yeah,
really good.
give you know,
Really good story.
good stuff. Screambox, good stuff. Everybody involved with The Trouble with Tessa. This was such an awesome 3 weeks, crazy fucking ride. Which just a part of me that just wishes they were longer episodes. I feel like
I love a short episode,
I do
and
too.
I love that this show is able to do a short episode without it feeling very rushed.
Yeah, I
But
know.
yeah, I love to see more from this world, this team, this character.
Yeah, I want to see what Tessa does after this. Got to
Mhm.
see it. Got to see it.
Season 2, going back, making a documentary about the Bone King.
Bro, Tessa, Trouble with Tessa 2. Tessa's pissed. Okay? Tessa's going back to Lowry.
Tessa's back, and this
Lowry.
time she's packing.
She's back.
This time she's bringing a
Her
gun.
and Aaron just got AK-47s. She's like,
Yeah,
I'm
just
not,
going back
you're
and
not
just
catching me lacking this time.
laying
that.
waste to the town.
Just her with a bunch of Bone Kings in the car. Just can you imagine that?
I still think our theory about the Bone King being multiple people made a lot of sense.
I think it does because there's that. I don't know.
But in a way, it has to be multiple people, though, right? Because
Because the first one was huge.
If they're changing, it's multiple people. If it's one Bone King, because everyone assumes it's a Bone King because they don't see it.
Yeah,
They didn't know it was
I
Amelia.
expected it to be like an ancient being type, like demon character, who they were just like that
Eating.
Betsy had like made a pact with.
I don't
So
know.
it was interesting when it turns out that it's like somebody from the town.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
it's
or
not
it could have
really
been
a
other people
person
from the
at
town.
that point.
I see. I don't know. We we're gonna have to. They're just gonna have to make more show.
You're
We're
gonna
gonna
have to
get to the bottom of this.
There's so much we know, but still so much we fucking don't.
Oh,
That was like the whole show, the whole time. We were like, "Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be this. I think it's gonna be this," and then crisscross,
crisscross. But here's the thing.
crisscross.
That's good. I'm happy it made me feel like this. I'm happy the show really just
Yeah.
grabbed me and threw me in different directions. It's like being
Oh,
on a roller
100%.
coaster, like a good roller coaster. We're like, oh yeah, we're gonna go down this hill, and it's like you go down the hill, and it's immediately another hill, and you're like, oh fuck, and then it goes drop. This is what this
Yep.
was, dude. It was great. It was done so well by, again, a team that you could tell loved making the show.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody you could tell loved being on set. They loved their job. They loved doing their job. I think there's a big part of me that wishes we could have explored the city more. The town, rather. I wish we could have explored that town more, explored more of the people who lived there. Really got to know people. Really got to see more of Lowry. I feel like that had they have had more of a budget, I think we would have seen that. But like if you're balling on a budget and you're trying to make the best possible thing, and I don't know their budget for the show, but what they did here was awesome. It was great. And if you have Screambox, which if you're listening to this show, I'm going to assume you have
If you made it this
Screambox.
far,
Yeah, you have to have it. But you need to check this show out. This is a must watch. I'm happy it's a Screambox exclusive, but man, I want more people to see shit. I want more people to see this show. Dude.
just gotta, if you watch it, you gotta spread the word, tell your friends.
Yeah, dude, get a subscription, $38 a year. But that's at the end.
What's
of
the
episode.
code, Nick? What's the code?
Code SB38, but that's at the end of the episode. Right now, it's time. 3 weeks, boys.
Oh.
Have we arrived?
We have arrived at the rating.
Yeah.
Alex,
Ooh.
Mr. Correct Boy. Why don't you
Bone
go?
King expert Alex.
Bone King expert. Why don't you?
Maybe you get to be the Bone King of the pod.
Yeah, dude. Here's your scepter. It's my vape. That's all I got. No, Noah's got a toxie broom.
Yeah, that can be your scepter. Can be the toxie broom.
Got paintbrush.
There you go.
There you go.
I give it a solid fucking 9.
Oh
No, we're doing. Are we doing out of 10? We're doing out of 5.
We do things on
Doing out of 5.
We used to do it out of 5.
I know we do, but this was like you said, a 3-week endeavor.
Okay,
so.
Fine. We'll go to 10 on this.
No.
This time it's going
4.
out of 10?
4 out of 5. 4 out of 5.
Okay, so we're doing 5s.
4 out of 5. I'm sorry.
All right.
I fucked up.
4 out of 5. Is there reasoning there?
It's a solid show.
Cool.
It's brings you back to old school weekly television that
Yep.
leaves you wanting more.
Mhm.
Literally, I like this format that these shows are bringing this back. Stop this binge culture crap.
Yep.
Because it rots your brain and it takes the fun out of wanting more.
Yeah.
This show is so much better for the benefit of it being week to week. Doing 2 episodes, it gives you just enough, but it kept us wanting a lot more.
Sitting on the edge of your seat, literally. Like,
Oh yeah, absolutely. Thinking about it all week.
Well, I'll get to that in a minute. Noah, now it's your turn.
I'm gonna give it I'm also gonna give it a 4 out of 5. Really, really good. I loved it. I loved everything that was going on. I just wish there was a little bit more. Well, like it's that thing if you always want more, but you don't want too much.
Yeah.
And I want to know. I want to learn more about this. I want to see what this team is capable of next.
Yeah. Trouble with Tessa, 4.5. I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5.
Oh, look at this guy.
Yeah, I gotta be that guy.
Giving it the 0.5.
Give it at the 0.5, bro. Because I wanted to give it a 5. I'm not going to because I want more.
Yeah.
And it's not to punish the show. It's there is so much more I want that it's right there. I'm like, and what is my perfection? This is a perfect show in my opinion. I'm only giving it a 4.5 because I want fucking more. This show made me feel like I was watching shows like Twin Peaks, X-Files, old awesome sci-fi shows or like horror shows on Sci-Fi Channel in a good way. It wasn't cheesy. Like a lot of those shows were cheesy. Not Twin Peaks and X. Well, they are, but they're. But like what I'm saying is the weekly television thing that these two have brought up so on point with this. This was very much so, in my opinion, seemed like it was designed to just hook and reel you in and really it benefits off that weekly television slot. And it was good. I liked watching it like this. If I would have binged this, I would have loved it still, but it wouldn't have been the same. There's the connect. There would have been a disconnect there. But yeah, man, this made me feel like how I used to watch shows with my mom on like late nights on like a Thursday night or Thursday night. Wake up, can't sleep, sit on the couch. My mom's watching X-Files. She's watching Twin Peaks, sci-fi shows,
Yeah.
and that's what I felt like here. So yeah, 4.5 out of 5, and that is the Trouble with Tessa.
If you watch the show, if you watched it on Screambox, you can write a little email. What's that email, Nick?
wasbeyond at gmail.com. Hit us up, send us your messages. Tell us what you thought about the Trouble with Tessa. What was your favorite parts? What freaked you out the most? What were your theories? I gotta know that.
I want to know what people think. What people's
Yeah.
theories were about the Bone King.
Yes, dude. And also, Dennis and Bethany. Our hearts go out to you guys. This was awesome. Thank you guys so much for interacting with us after we started watching the show. We love what you guys did here. We love what you and your here. And I think there's something very special coming for the audience in a couple next week. Next week.
Hopefully next week.
Hopefully next week.
Yeah.
So we got something special
Maybe.
planned. Let's just say the Trouble with Tessa's not over on It Came From Scream.
A little more, little sizzle, little
A little
tease.
sizzler, baby. So yeah, hit us up in our emails, wasdbeyond at gmail.com. That's WASDBEYOND at gmail.com. Hit us up there. Talk to us on social medias. That's Twitter. That's Instagram, which we're really bad at. I'm going to get better at Instagram. I need to get better on Instagram. Check out WASD and Beyond itself every Friday. That is me and Brody's video game podcast. This Friday, however, Noah's going to be hopping on. Talk about our trip to California.
Again.
Yeah.
You will not escape me, WASD audience.
Nope. So Alex held it down for us back at home. Noah will be hopping on WASD and Beyond to talk about California, Toxic Avenger premiere, and all the things we did at SDCC. Even though we didn't have a badge, we didn't get into SDCC. We freeloaded around. High five.
Comic-Con for freeloaders.
Yes, that's what we. So get ready for that on Friday, followed by the Trouble with Tessa season finale this Saturday on our Spotify and anywhere else you listen to the podcast, and on YouTube. Check out the sponsors, Screambox, Final Boss, and Doc Longy. By supporting them, you directly support us. And go check out The Trouble with Tessa. What the fuck? Go watch the show. Use code
Yeah.
SB38 on Screambox. What the hell? Do it.
A lot of show, a lot of
of-
stuff.
You got
Great
6
great
episodes.
price. Scream at the movies.
Not our
Not at a
prices.
price?
Yeah, Alex.
Oh.
Yeah, we did it.
And with that, boys, we're putting a semi-bow, on The Trouble with Tessa. We'll see you guys next week with our special surprise, which I'll announce, let's just say Monday.
What?
We'll announce when we know.
Yes. So 42-minute long, it came from Screambox. Let's go with Trouble with Tessa. You guys rule. All right, guys.
Oh, yeah.
We'll catch you guys next week. Take it easy.
Thank you, Screambox.
Thank you.
Screambox. Alex, say
I said
fucking
thank you.
thanks. Say it bigger.
I said it.
Bigger.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you, Screambox.
I was right.
Yeah, I got that on fucking. Oh, I'm recording. Stop looking at the bird.